Danny Miner Daily Show. It's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. Listen, we're going to have a great show. I just watched a video of Trump, okay? I just watched a video of Trump, and this is what he said. I swear to you. He said Chris Christie was fired. I don't know where he was fired, but this is what Trump said. Chris Christie was fired, I'm assuming CNN or whatever news station he worked for, MSNBC, and Trump said all he wanted to do was eat. I swear to God, that's what Trump just said. He said Chris Christie, all he wanted to do was eat. That's why he was fired. Where does this man come up with this stuff? I don't know how people don't think he's funny. The man's hilarious. I just don't get why people don't get him. I get him. I get him, guys. Now listen. Since it's Christmas Eve, okay, I don't want to be too serious and I don't want to get depressed. I want to have a little fun on the Daily Show today. So this is what I want to do, okay? Let's go over conspiracy theories and let's put a percentage of what I think, and you can put in the comments what you think are the percentage of them being real, okay? Any kind of conspiracy theory out there. And I have a couple written down and we'll probably think of some as we go. Now, the first one is everybody's, okay? Everybody knows about this. Roswell. What do you think of the percentage of Roswell being true? 1947, we had a crashed UFO recovered with alien bodies. What we know about Roswell so far, what do you think the percentage of that being true? I'm going to tell you what I think. Everything I know, and I'm telling you, I've watched every documentary, every newscast, every whistleblower. I've watched it all. I'm addicted to this. I would say Roswell, 90% that it's true. 90%. And the 10% is just, could be false. That's it. I almost believe this 100%, but I'm going to say 90%. Now, the Phoenix Lights. Everybody knows about the Phoenix Lights. Over the city for hours, this big set of lights. Thousands and thousands of people seen it, including the governor of Arizona seen it. My friend who lives out here at the lake, he told me he was camping and it went right over him. He seen it. It was the size of a football field. Now, the Phoenix Lights, they said it was flares. Where'd you ever see flares just stay stationary in the air for hours? You didn't, okay? You didn't. They think we're dumb. So the Phoenix Lights, I'm going to give that a 90%. 90% that that's true, okay? That it was something we couldn't explain. I'm not saying it was UFOs. Something we couldn't explain and our government couldn't explain. I would say 90%. Thousands of people seen it. Okay, and don't think I'm crazy. Let's go to the real crazy one. To me, this is the craziest one. Okay, and we're going to talk about another crazy one next. But this one's crazy. The Bayside Mall, okay, in Miami, where they said aliens showed up at this mall, okay? Out of the blue. They came from a different dimension or a portal or something, and everybody started running out of the mall, okay? Aliens at the mall. Now, folks, you may say, Danny, this is 0% that this happened. But wait. Go Google the Bayside Mall and the police cars out in front of it. Folks, there was hundreds of police cars at the Bayside Mall, and they said they went there for a kids' fight. The teenagers were fighting. Folks, there was hundreds of police cars. They emptied the whole city of police cars to this Bayside Mall. And you have to ask yourself, why? For a kid fight? Teenagers fighting at the mall? They sent 100 police cars? So that's a red flag right there. That's a red flag right there. But to me, there's no pictures, there's no nothing. How could somebody not take a picture of what they say happened? So I'm going to say 40% that it's true. 40% that something happened at that Bayside Mall. 60% it didn't. So I'm not sold on the Bayside Mall because there's no pictures. Now, let's go to Vegas. Okay? Where a couple years ago, a family said aliens crashed in their backyard. Hear me out. And they seen them in their backyard. Now, they videotaped some, and you could see something above their gate. Okay? You definitely could see it. Okay? They called 911. And the 911 tapes out there, they said, there is, I know this is going to sound crazy, but there's 10-foot aliens, 8 to 10-foot aliens. They're looking at us. They're looking at us right now. They said they were looking at them. Okay? Now, you're going to say this is crazy. Aliens didn't crash in Vegas and this family did not see them. Oh, yeah? Well, the Metro Police that responded to the call, because they sent the police to the call, they seen something fly to the sky and hit the ground right before that, and they caught it on their dash cam. So when the police got there, they kind of believed them because the police saw it too. They saw it flying in the sky and crashing. They seen a big light. It was caught on their dash cam. Now, this family later on, they've been quiet. Later on, I forget who went in there, another news station, and they said it might even been News 8 in Vegas. I'm not positive about that. News 8 talked to them, and they said ever since that happened, hear me out, ever since that happened, they've been having paranormal experiences at their house. Bible being lifted up in the air, spinning, pages being ripped out of the Bible, paranormal experiences. Now, hold on, before you say they're crazy. If you just watched the Disclosure documentary that guy just put out, Disclosure, okay, he just put this documentary out two weeks ago. He was just on a newscast and he said something that didn't make the documentary. Our military guys that seen these UFOs are whistleblowers. They've also had paranormal activity at their house after they seen the UFOs. After they seen the UFOs. So what he says, the director of Disclosure says, he agrees with what the Vegas people are saying, because the Vegas people are saying after they seen this, they're having paranormal stuff at their house. And he's saying our military guys, our pilots that seen these UFOs end up having paranormal stuff at their house. Listen, you're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think I'm insane. I think this Vegas thing happened. I think 75%, I'm going to put 75% that something happened at this Vegas home. Something happened at this Vegas home. Now, folks, let's get right into the next one. And listen, I know I usually do crime, but it's Christmas Eve. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. The next one, the moon landing. What do you think the odds of that not happening? Like that never happened. I'm going to say 100% that never happened. I can't say anything 100. I'm going to say 99.9%. We never landed on that moon. I'm a betting man. I live in Vegas. I would put all in on that. All in that moon landing never happened. We faked that moon landing so we could beat Russia there. We totally faked it. You think Nixon talked on a landline to the moon? Okay? Think of this. Back then, he got on a landline and talked to the astronauts on the moon. If you think that happened, you're insane. You're insane. There's no way that happened. There's no way. The moon landing 100% did not happen. Okay? I'm not even putting a percentage on that because I totally believe 100% that didn't happen. And folks, you're going to think I'm even crazier. But this is why you'll tune in to me. Because I'm crazy. I say stuff other people won't because I don't care. I think we've been lied to since birth. Since birth. And they can't hide it anymore. What do you think people are seeing in these skies? It's coming out and they can't hide it anymore. I'm telling you. Now let's just switch gears real quick. I got a couple minutes left here. I want to tell you that I believe TV is done. I believe content creators, social media is the future. Okay? We're going to stream stuff anymore. These social media apps are going to be our TV. TV and Hollywood is done. Now, hear me out. Years ago, reality shows got popular. Remember that? Reality shows got popular. Why? because people would rather watch ordinary people like themselves. And that's what reality shows were, just ordinary people, and people liked watching it. They don't want to watch the rich and famous. They want to watch ordinary people like themselves. So TV got wow. So that's why reality shows got so popular. Then social media came out where we could all do videos, TikTok, Instagram, right? YouTube. And then they realized people rather watch ordinary people like myself, people that weren't born with a golden fucking spoon in their mouth, just ordinary people like me. Okay. And that's why social media is beating TV. That's why social media is going to end Hollywood. Because people would rather watch ordinary people not born with the golden fucking spoon in their mouth. Okay. And what we learned from social media, there's a lot of people with talent. Watch TikToks, singers, comedians, people that were never found because they weren't born with the golden spoon in their mouth. Social media is making superstars that would have never been found. Okay, these people have a leg up on us because their fathers were actors, their fathers were musicians. Okay, or into acting or something, or their mother or something got them there. The golden spoon happened. Social media is making stars, and it's ending Hollywood. Instagram just announced they're going to have an Instagram TV like YouTube. Okay? It's over. YouTube basically has the NFL now. Instagram will have something else. If you are not on a social media app, TV is going to be done. Okay? It's going to be done, folks. It's over. 100%. Now, let's end this. And listen, I've been on this a lot. Let's end it with this. What do you see happening to the United States of America in 2026? What do you think is going to happen to this country? Is it going to get better? Is it going to get worse? What's going to happen? Listen, I don't see our future being bright. And I hate to say that, okay? But we don't get along and it's got worse. It's got worse. Like when the Democrats lost the election, okay, you would think they would think, well, they don't want this. People don't want this. We lost and we lost horribly. I mean, we lost the Senate, we lost the House, we lost the presidency, right? So you would think the Democrats would say, hey, let's calm this down. Let's get to an even keel, not way here to the left. I mean, way here to the left. We should come closer to the middle. Republican. No, that's not happening. The Democrats went further left. So being left made them lose the election, and they decided to go further left. So they are as far left as you could be. So they doubled down, even though they got burned in the election. Burned horribly, scalded. Okay? They still doubled down and went further left. So I don't see 2026 being any better. We got to hope and pray we win and we hold the House and we hold the Senate. Okay? If these people get into office and gain power, we're done as a country. I hate this. We are done. Look at Europe. The UK is fallen. You have no free speech over there. You have no free social media, nothing. People can't say anything. They can't pray. They can't they're getting arrested for everything over there. The UK is a communist country. And if we don't win the House and the Senate again, we're fucked. If we don't win the presidency, we're fucked. We're going to be the UK and they're going to ban our speech. I said what I said. The Democrats are evil. I totally feel that way, and I'll always feel that way. I'll see you tomorrow on Christmas. Have a great Christmas Eve. Wake up, open your Christmas gifts, and always eat cookies. You got to eat cookies on Christmas Eve. Love you all. See you tomorrow.